Hollywood North Radio, where the celebrities come to play. I am your host, Big Sleeps. Y'all already know DJ Quiet Storm was who was killing y'all that last little bit with all the big tunes. Yo, this guy said he was on fire this week, and I get it because he said he hasn't been able to really play. So he's been coming with tune after tune. And right about now, it is time for our next guest. They go by this name of Soul Rest.
Soul Rest, yeah. That's right. How
Soul
you doing?
Rest, right?
Yeah.
We got Abide and Ason in the building. Abiden and Ason in the
Yeah.
building.
So glad to be here. Yeah, thanks a
Thanks
lot.
for having us on the show, man.
No, man, like it's dope. Mark Steffler from Mercury Artists, he was like, "Yo, Sleeps, you gotta check these dudes out.
Yeah.
These guys are dope." And I was like, "All right, send it." And then I didn't even have to say, but it was already sent. But by the time I had got back to sending that message,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Like, when can they do it? They're gonna do it this Saturday?
Yeah.
No problem. No, I like this. No, this is dope. You know what I mean?" And congratulations, because you're even just the artwork, the video work, for the single you guys have. We'll get into that a little later. I just wanted to tell you guys why I was so drawn to you guys. Is because when I saw the stuff, it looked like you guys, like you're artists.
Yeah.
You weren't dudes just trying to put out fucking music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess we try and think about the whole product, right? So
Yeah. No,
we're
it was
into
just
the visuals and everything as well, right?
It was refreshing.
Yeah.
There's a very select few people who actually do that in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was just refreshing to get it and be like, "Oh, yeah. All right, yo, okay." even up to last night and this morning, like, stuff is still being sent to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah, we want to make sure that it's really quality before it goes out instead of
course.
just going. So
See, but you got the good thing is like, you know, as Canadians, everybody wants to make music and leave it on their computer
Yeah.
for the homies to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, I like the fact that, you know, and when you guys are doing it, you're doing it right. Everything just seemed like I would, like, if I didn't know where you guys were from, I would have just been like, where are these guys from?
Yeah.
Because it was so well put together.
Oh man, thanks
man.
for the
You know
feedback.
what I mean? The music is dope,
It's good
very
to hear.
soulful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still with hip hop and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And bars.
Uh-huh.
Some bars.
You know what I mean? No, some bars. Because there is no bars. I mean, you can ask everybody in here. I don't give a fuck. If you're whack, you're whack, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking not doing it. There's no way. There's no way you can convince me. Unless I see something where I'm like, nah, he just needs to work with a couple of right producers and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
play it just so you can hear it, and then you can be like, I'm never doing that again. Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Appreciate that. Yeah.
So let's talk about, I mean, for you guys, you're from
I'm from Richmond, not very far
and
away.
you're from the UK.
He's from the
That's
UK.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let's talk about how I'll ask Ason. I'll ask you, how did you guys meet?
Well, I actually moved over from the UK with my DJ, and I actually married a Canadian girl, so that's kind of the connection.
Smart.
Yeah. And we just started doing some music and things, and then Abiden was kind of just involved in the same scene, right? So we started to do you started playing with us, right? We did some of your tracks, right? Because you didn't have a DJ.
Yeah,
And
we
then-
used to do stuff at the Wise Hall Club.
Yeah.
With, stuff I was doing together. I was doing solo stuff, and he was doing stuff with Soul's Rest. So
And then we collaborated on a couple of tracks, and then we just, we
Then
kinda
the
thought-
magic.
Yeah,
Then the magic
we kind of
started.
thought, okay, this is pretty good, so let's make this an official thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we went from there.
And Abiden, for you, what was it with that attracted you to wanting to work with them? I know that sometimes you go in, you don't have a DJ. Some things are for convenience.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden it's like, nah. When was that moment where you're like, because I'm listening to this shit that y'all sent me,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, nah, like this is something here. You can't make that music unless there's a connection.
Yeah, I like in my bio, I'm just really big on lyrics, right? And I always like the way that Ason always lyrically wrote, really poetic, right? And nothing too, I don't know, just very similar thread of artists too that we grew up listening to when it came to 90s hip hop too, like we like Jurassic 5. And
That's exactly the
all that
feel
stuff
I
like
got.
that. Yeah.
That was exactly the feel that I
sort of
got.
vibe. Not really. I would say, we try to come correct sometimes with like the wordplay and like being like big with the wordplay, but we're not too aggressive. You know what I mean? Like we kind of got that jazz influence, right? At least on our last album, the Better Weapon one.
Yeah.
But we just really like that soul type of vibe. So
It is dope,
we're
man.
similar. Plus, he had some pretty dope Air Force Ones he was wearing first time. I
That's
saw
Oh,
him.
the
right.
first time you met?
Remember that? That was funny.
He's like, oh, you must be into hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Because he's like, I was like, well, how do you know that? He's like, well, I'm just looking at your shoes.
Because we met at a, we met at a venue that
That's dope.
wasn't a hip hop venue,
Yeah.
and him and his DJ, they both had nice shoes, but we've always been subtle with our attire, right? But he still had the nice Air Force One, so I was like, he must be into hip hop.
That's
of the time,
hilarious.
I was big into shoe collecting too at the time.
That's dope.
It was like about 10 years ago. I was like, Livestock downtown.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
there all the time, right? That was funny. That was the magic moment.
That was the magic moment.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know what? That I love the fact that hip hop brought like it was just hip hop that brought it together. The hip hop culture because it was your
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah. It was, man. It was actually, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because everyone, hip hop has a different way of expressing it. Some people are really elaborate with their style, and some people are more subtle. So it was just kind of like that. I always had different producers that would make beats for me when I did my solo stuff. But the fact that he rolled with the DJ too, I've always loved to have cuts in my music, which I never had before. So I felt really fortunate to meet DJ Philharmonic, who was a DJ at the time, and both of them, right? Very organic that we came together, right?
So that, no, I just think that's dope because I was listening to the music. I'm going, yeah, nah. This is these are guys that they put the work in and their bond has to work.
Yeah, because with hip hop, it's always like, how do you like your hip hop? It's like, I like hip hop, but there's so many different styles, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes, there was really naturally the same style amalgamated, right?
I like that. You got my mind going somewhere. I'm just kind of I just drifted off somewhere. When
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's dope. That's fucking dope.
There's a lot to look at out here too, right?
Oh yeah, come on. We love it every week. Every week there's something. You know what I mean? It's always different.
Yes.
You know.
You start talking about what's going on outside here halfway through.
And in the bio, it had, but I didn't post it because I don't like to, because always feel that when you post too much, there's nothing to talk about,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
I wanted to ask you especially the fact that you said, Biden, that you said it reminded you of '90s hip hop, right? Let's talk about some of your influences.
I like, the 90s hip hop, like DJ Premier type of beats.
Who doesn't?
Yeah,
dope.
just like the boom bap. You
Some
know
of
what I
y'all
mean?
motherfuckers missed out.
Yeah.
Trust.
Well, it's difficult to kind of share that to someone like on 25,
Today?
25 and under, right?
Yeah. listening
But
to
it's just
Lil
got
Yachty.
it's just got a different feel, right? So I'm not somebody that's like, I know, like I said earlier, like, how do you like your hip hop? There's many different
Yeah,
styles.
oh, yeah,
So
I
I don't
agree.
I don't frown upon people doing new stuff unless the
Unless
lyrics,
it's whack.
unless the lyrics,
Unless it's whack.
unless the lyrics and some of
Unless
just
it's whack.
total crap.
You don't
Yeah.
have to be
Yeah, yeah, so it's
politically
whack.
correct. Unless it's fucking whack.
That was a wicked whack.
If it's whack, it's whack. We're hip hop. We're haters.
That's true, yeah.
We're haters.
But-
If you hate on something that
Yeah.
you don't like, it's okay.
That's true.
It's okay.
On the
We hip hop heads. We're originals.
That's true, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, pull that out of me. Yeah.
You know.
But I just really I just always like that sound, and with our new projects, we're trying to blend, some newer sounds, and so some of my influences, which someone that is really, he's probably about 45, 46. I still think he's evolving a lot, but he still has the same flow as Common, right? Common Sense.
Yeah.
And he was just in Vancouver recently at the Commodore.
Yeah.
Promoting his new book, Let Love Have the Last Word. He's someone I really like growing up, and like Jurassic 5, Tribe Called Quest, all those guys, right?
De
Like
La.
that sound,
De La.
De La Soul, yeah, yeah.
And yourself, Ason?
Yeah, I mean, I started off a little different because, being in London, it's a bit of a different sound, right? So,
And I was gonna say that.
yeah, like,
You can tell that in your flow too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, when I was kind of a teenager, like UK garage was a big thing, and that was kind of like a blend between house and like R&B with some rap in there too.
Yeah.
And then also the grime scene was getting really big as well. So guys like Dizzy Rascal, Kano, Sway, all these guys, and man, just great flows. Very, very quick, a lot quicker than classic hip hop, right? So yeah, I just liked all of that kind of blended stuff. And then as I got a little bit older, I also checked out the classic stuff like The Roots, right? Jurassic 5, as we said. All that stuff, the more soulful kind of side of things as well, right?
You know, and
So-
and sorry, what were you gonna say?
He always reminds me every so often again that he's from the UK. I forget, so he's like, "This is what we used to rap over," and I'm like, "Try rapping over that." I'm like, "No, where do I start on this beat?" 'Cause he always has all these like drum and bass style beats over.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I used to do as a teenager, was
It's a different flow, right?
just freestyle in clubs and whatever with DJs over.
And they were
drum and
playing
bass and garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit different.
Don't play.
Yeah.
Oh, then some girls start singing over it. I wanna love you.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Right. Yeah, because there was so much R&B and soul music. They just used to remix it, right?
Yeah.
They just stripped the vocals off it and then, put a big, massive beat underneath it. And so I liked all the soul touches as well, right? So it wasn't all just aggressive. It, had a nice feel to it as well, right? From kind of the old school R&B and soul records as well.
We got 2 songs that we want to play. For those of you who are just tuning in, we're here live with Soul's Rest, right here on Hollywood North Radio. We got a couple songs from them we want to play, but I want to ask you guys first. You got a single out right now,
Yeah.
and there's one that Mark actually told me to play. He said, "The shoes."
These shoes.
These shoes, yeah.
These shoes, yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is dope.
Yeah.
And
We got a music video. for that
And
one,
the
too.
thing was, is they're you have your sound and you guys style,
Yeah.
but they're different. You know, and I was just like, I like these dudes.
Yeah,
I like these dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're fire. You're like, it's like you're hip hop. And you're just dope. Because mostly I'd be like, those white dudes are dope. Well, I'm not lying, straight up. I'm like, yo, those white dudes are dope.
Yeah.
But when I was just listening to it, like, you know what I mean, just letting the music play, you guys are just dope.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
You know what I mean? And I mean that. I'm a fucking hater. I don't care. I'm telling you guys the honest truth. If I didn't like it, this shit would have been done.
Tell us,
Yeah,
yeah.
It would have been done.
Yeah,
It would have
yeah.
never happened. I would have been like, Mark, I can't, bro. I'm booked. I'm booked. I'm booked. I can't, bro. We're booked for the next 6 months. Straight up.
Yeah.
I know if I get a cancellation, I'll let you know.
Yeah, man.
Like, straight up.
Appreciate your honesty. It's great feedback.
Nah, it's dope, man, because it's like you like it's music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the thing too is there's a lot of great stories.
Ain't nobody talking to you. No, I'm kidding. That's Mark Steffler from Mercury Artists. He puts he puts in a lot of work for these dudes, man. He was on me from like yo, and stayed in communication from the moment we talked about it. Got me everything I needed. So, you know, like, sorry, what were you saying, Mark? I was just trying to be a dick.
Well, you know, I appreciate what you're saying too about the music. It is it is fantastic music. But the thing I like and what kind of drew me to them beyond the music was the story and the lyric and the message. Like there's positive vibes within their music, and I think that if you go there and listen to it, you'll see that there's a story behind it. There's a lesson. There's something to be said. And I think that hip hop music originally when it came out was all about telling the story of the condition that we live in. So we have strayed away from that. It feels like a lot of times, but these guys are bringing it back. So that's the song "These Shoes." One of the things I love the most about it is because it actually has a conscious vibe to it that kind of reminds us of the important role that we play in the world. But that's just my opinion. But
That's true.
they
That's
probably
right,
had
Chris.
for-
No?
when they wrote it.
That's-
Thank you for your opinion, Mark. All that good shit you
That's all I
said.
gotta say.
You know, we don't need any of that shit. I'm playing. But yo, right about now, you're gonna listen to Soul's Rest, bro. This here's a treat. This one's called "These Shoes," man. Y'all gotta check this out. These guys are, trust me, they're ill. Please, before we even play this song, tell them what platforms they can find the music on.
Yeah, I mean, just all the normal places like Instagram is at Soul's Rest Official, Soul's Rest on Facebook, YouTube is again just shove in Soul's Rest and you'll find us, right? So pretty simple, and Spotify the same. Yeah, and if you like what you're hearing, obviously subscribe because then you can hear what is coming out next because we got a lot of things lined up, a lot of new tracks and a new album coming out too. So yeah. If you like this track, then get on the social media and just subscribe and follow us. That'd be great.
All right, so there you go. There you have it. This song right here is called "These Shoes" Abiden, and Ason. In no particular order, this is Soul's Rest right here on Hollywood North Radio, where the celebrities come to play.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my life is a life of consequence.
Sick, right? That was Soul's Rest.
Yeah.
Abiden and Ason. Yo, trust me, Richmond, BC, Vancouver's in the building, London, England, transplant into the BC.
That's right.
I'm telling you, man, it's about to come out here. I hope people start paying attention. I really hope people start paying attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so much fire coming out from here, man. Like, I wasn't expecting that shit at all when I first listened to it. At all.
Nice.
Like, not even at all. I'm like, who does helmet motherfucking wear? What the fuck is Mark sending me?
The
man?
helmets.
Like, how the fuck? Oh, my goodness. I got to, okay, let me listen to oh, shit. Oh, shit. Like, okay.
Great feedback.
And then he sent the single first.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then I was like, oh, okay. All right. And then he sent that one. I was, oh, these motherfuckers ain't playing. Like, for real. I was like, they're not playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, weird enough, it's a song where if you look at it, it's like, it's in a sense, I looked at it as musical hip hop. There was 5 elements to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think, I do think that that's something that's.
I think it was
Being a little
subconsciously done.
Yeah.
It was just who you guys were.
Yeah.
But me listening on the other side and how my brain works, that's exactly how I heard it. And then when I heard the cuts, I went, oh, shit, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they fucked.
Yeah,
they
the
didn't.
original cuts, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, they
It
didn't.
wasn't like a sample or anything.
Yeah.
No.
So, it had that feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sounded like hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
live drums on that song, too.
Yeah, it's live drums on that too, and bass as well.
And
so,
Ason, you produce.
Yeah. So all the tracks that you'll hear, I've written from the ground up, right? So even if we get a session musician in, I've largely written their part already, and they're just
You just
learned
need those
it.
touches because
Yeah.
that sound is in your head and you just want to
right.
hear that.
So yeah, that's probably the part that excites me the most. I like to sing, I like to rap as well, but I love.
And that's you singing on the
Yeah,
the track, and
that's me
you
singing.
and rhyming, and you out
Yeah.
both for spitting.
Yeah.
Like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, on the real, just go to Soul's Rest, and just like for real, just go get the music, man. Like, and if you say that you're a real hip hop head, you'll go get the music. You know what I mean? Like, and even if you are one of these like millennial kids who like some of the stuff that's out right now, I struggle even to talk about it, but I feel like you need to educate yourself on different realms of hip hop. And I understand when you guys just say I should probably do that too about that music. I've already done that. That was the beginning of hip hop. It was very simple.
Yeah.
I've done that already. To me, it's like I get that everything's 360, but come the fuck on now. Like, you're serious right now? You heard what it was, and you want to take baby steps backward? Like, y'all got Alzheimer's hip hop? Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I like the fact that you guys got like some dope shit, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Thanks, man.
let's talk about the single that you have coming out right now, and this and the album.
Yeah. So this the first single off the album is called Cosmonauts, and we're experimenting a little bit with some new sounds and some new kind of production techniques. Is a little bit different for us.
Tribe did it.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
But we have basically a 10-track album. We're just putting the finishing touches to the last couple of tracks, and the plan is over the next 3 or 4 months we're going to release singles with videos, and Cosmonauts is the first one. So the video is already out for that. Again, you can find it. Just throw Soul's Rest in a search engine. It's going to come right up at the top there, and we're excited about it. It's a new vibe for us, and we think we got a great album lined up with a lot of interesting tracks, and we're excited to kind of get people's feedback on it and just get it out there. So
Dope.
Yeah.
And what was your feeling on this, Biden? Like when this Cosmonauts, when you guys started creating this, what was it? Because he had mentioned this there, like the feel of it. But what was it
I mean, the first thing that when Abiding or when A-Sun came across that little sound off the Abletons that we found it, that there's like there's like this distinct sound that repeats.
Right.
We're like, oh, we got to make a good song to that sound. It's throughout the whole song Cosmonauts, but just kind of what came out of that, we came up with all these space metaphors and stuff like that, and then sitting with Chris envisioning the video.
Right.
I'm just so glad how it worked out.
Hey, bro,
How-
it's fucking,
because
it's so dope.
We as hip hop artists too, like, how do you like your hip hop? Again, I say like, we draw from certain influences, but we still want to really exemplify like who we are, right? So it's like, just it really, we want to, bring light and uplift people through our music, but the video Cosmonauts is just so us too, right? We're not being something that we're not.
Right.
And,
That's dope.
And at the end of the video, A-Sun's kids, they come running in.
Yeah.
Because we're just being playful, we're being imaginative throughout the video. We're escaping, and then, yeah, it's just, I'm really glad with how it turned out, the
Sick.
song and the video.
And
Right?
we even built the
Yeah.
spaceship in it. Took us like 6 months.
Yeah, you guys
Build
got
it.
Spaceship?
the spaceship in the video, yeah.
You actually built that shit?
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
got Star Wars fans and shit like that?
Yeah,
Or-
well,
Yeah, mildly, yeah.
We just built it in my
Mildly?
shop,
You
bro.
lying.
I'm
You
mildly.
lying,
That's
motherfucker. You
what I say.
lying.
I appreciate.
You lying.
I appreciate Star
You
Wars.
you going to that theme park that they got coming out in Orlando, ain't you?
I was a GI Joe doll. Well, not, I
Okay.
won't say doll. That sounds terrible. I was a GI Joe guy, but we had fun with it. We tried to make it look like a Star Wars type of ship.
Sick.
Yeah.
But I seen the video, so I already
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
people are in store for. You
Yeah.
know, fellas, I'd like to thank you guys so much for coming by, man. And anytime the
we
door's open,
really appreciate
if
it.
you guys
Yeah.
want to come through
Thanks for having
anytime,
us,
drop
man.
some
Yeah.
new music. I think y'all should call the album after this one. How do you like your hip hop though?
Yeah.
To be
How do you
honest,
like it? The sound.
like it just keeps hitting me every
Yeah.
time that we're sitting here.
That's just what I
And,
feel.
I
There's so
feel it'll resonate with people.
All right. It's a good idea.
Well, they'll at least listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good idea.
Hopefully.
You know.
I'm always like that. I'm always got like a concept. He always depends on me for the concept. So
Okay. We got to depend on each other as a group. Once again, thank you guys so much. This is Soul's Rest. It's Abiding and A-Sun. Guys, yo, once again, anytime, like I tell everybody, yo, you got keys, come through. Let us know anytime y'all are doing something, dropping singles, want to talk about some shit, got shows coming up, all that, just hit me
Yeah.
up.
We
And,
will, man. Yeah, for sure.
you know, come through.
Yeah.
Play
thanks
some
so much.
new music, dropping singles. Done.
Thanks, Big Sleeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Appreciate that.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Here we go. Cosmonauts by Soul's Rest right here on Hollywood North Radio, where the celebrities come to play. Exclusive shit, y'all. Hollywood North Radio, y'all.